So today we're playing a game where your mana is actually based on your skills rather than just a resource. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Shuffle Punch channel. Today we're playing Patterns of the Oak. Now from what I've heard of this game, you basically have to create certain patterns. That's going to determine how many turns you actually have rather than just being allocated 3 or 5 every turn. Before we get into this, I just want to give a quick shout out to the developers of the game, Games, for giving me a code via Steam. I'm not being paid to cover this game. They just sent me a free code and asked me to check it out. So thank you very much. And without further ado, let's get right into it. Let's go into a practice first, shall we? So as you can see here, to cast a spell, draw its pattern in the spellbook. Each spell may include attack, heal, and special abilities. For this turn, focus on casting a spell with shield to block your enemies in incoming attack. Okay, so each of these patterns do certain skills, so let's just do that quick one there. So I'm guessing that's there. Yes, good. Okay, my eyesight is not deceiving me. That's a bit more of a complicated one. Okay, so there we go. We've done 2 attacks. We've got 2 shields, and we're going to do some damage as well to this tree stump that is very high level. 7,999. Yeah, I don't think I'm beating that anytime soon. Once you start casting, the timer begins to fill. Use the time you have to cast as many spells as you can. Okay, so once you've done your first cast, you have a timer up here of what looks like 5 seconds. So let's give this a go. It's probably why I could only do 2 last time. Oh my god, look at these. Okay, I'm going to go for the big one. Do that one as well. Oh no. There we go. Whew! Alright, I'm happy with 3 for now. Yeah, this is intense actually. So we've got some shields. We've also made an attack. And what looks like a bit of life steal as well. This is enemy's turn now. Select which enemy to target with your spells. Enemies also attack, heal, spend special abilities. Their upcoming actions appear on their health bar. Okay, what am I going for this time? Combos wise, let's do this. I'm not very good at these type of games, so it'll be interesting to see how well I do. I really messed that up. Oh well, we've done an attack. Tree man is... yeah, planning your combinations is key. I think that's what I'm going to struggle with, to be honest, as you may have already seen. Okay, let's go. No? Oh, it's definitely 1. Oh man. Wow. This might be the worst edition of First Round I ever do, because these patterns are... I'm really struggling with it. It is a really cool idea though. Like, some spellbooks do not contain special icons. Casting a spell across these increases the counter on the right, reducing enemy action values, and potentially turning the battle in your favour. Okay. To be honest, that sort of stuff, I've just got to focus on actually doing some spells right now. So let's do this one. Let's do... that's 4. We've got a sword. Good. No, so close to doing a 3rd. Okay. But we got at least 2 there, so I can't complain about that. This is only the tutorial, man. Like, how am I going to be in the actual game? This could be a very short first run. I'm glad I'm doing this practice. Watch the spellbook closely. Multiplier nodes appear at random. Cast 3 different spells through the node in a single turn to trigger a powerful boost, multiplying the stats with your 3rd spell. Okay, let's get that ×2 bonus. Let's get you as well. Okay, we're cooking. We are cooking. No, I didn't get that one right. Damn. I got a 3 though. That's good. That's a good turn for me. I bet most people watching are just like, what are you doing? How are you only doing 3 of these? I could do like 5 or 6 in one go. It's harder than it looks. And also I'm just rubbish, so yeah. The glossary contains detailed descriptions of every mechanic, stat and ability. I'm going to have to look at that glossary fairly decently now, just to figure out what I need to prioritise, really. Spells that can only be cast in specific locations. Okay, so this gives you just like a breakdown of every single icon, which is good. I think in such a fast-paced game, you need to make sure that you're getting all the information. So having this as a quick access is good. Then you can view your deck as well. I've got so many random patterns. I think I'm going to have to prioritize small but mighty patterns in this playthrough as I get used to what I'm doing. Maybe I just need to do more preparation. There we go. I got 3 again. I'm getting the hang of it now. I hope. I mean, this tree man's never going down, so I think as soon as we finish this tutorial, we will just get straight into it. You mastered the basic, but there's still more to discover. Remember, death isn't the end. Each attack brings new knowledge. Good luck. Thank you. I'm going to need it. Okay, I think we go just straight into the mix now. So there's different difficulties, easy, hard, or normal. I'm going to go for normal for now. Probably after that display, I should go for easy, but let's go with that. High nodes. We definitely don't want high nodes. A spell deck for combat. Default or defensive? I think I'm going to go defensive just after that first display, so let's see what we can do. Okay, so we get different paths. This guy... So does this determine which path I go to, or does this determine... Okay, yeah. I think the enemies are associated with the different paths, right? So let's go for... Let's go for this one. The sword. And there's another path here. Elite enemies. Let's start with a basic enemy. I feel like I need to get to grips with it before I go crazy. Okay, so this is just a tutorial again. Let's make sure we're targeting... Apologies there, had some technical difficulties on that turn, but we are back. Okay. So I've done a lot of defending there, not much attacking. Maybe I need to have a look at making sure that I get an attack in there too. The attacks are hefty. Okay, that's going to be a good one to do. Let's do that one, because that's going to give us an attack, some health, and a shield. So that is pretty good. The others I'm just going to have to figure out. So let's do the full loop. Yes. No. I mean, I got the main one. Boom. Yes. Done him dirty there. Oh no, we've lost some health on that one. So we need to get that guy out of here. So let's try. Let's go attacking this time. Getting some combinations in. Ah! There we go. 3. I'm happy with 3. Got some shields. Got some attacks. Hopefully this one goes down. He does. There we go. And we've got some shields to protect us from this guy's attacks. Landing combinations is key to survival. Yes, I know, but I'm rubbish at actually doing the combinations. No. This is like so exact. Let's try and get the square. No, we were so close. So close to the square. Oh no. I didn't see the big square. Maybe I should have gone for that one first. Got the little one second. This is the thing, you still need to plan your attacks out, even though you're sort of against the clock when you're actually conducting the spells. You still need to make sure that you're, you know, planning the right combinations. You're looking at what does the attacks, what does your shields, what gives you health. So yeah, I think maybe that's where I'm going wrong. I just need to do a bit more of the planning, look at the patterns a bit more. It's not as entertaining for you guys watching, but let's go with, I'm gonna do this one here, try do that one quickly, and then do a final shield. So let's go. Yes, we got 3. I'm happy with 3. Couldn't get a final one in. I don't think it penalises you for doing wrong combinations. I haven't seen if it does. So maybe I'll do some wrong combinations in the next one and see whether we lose any health or anything like that, because that could be quite interesting. Multiplier knows to cast at random, but we've sort of gone through this stuff already. Okay, so let me do 2 combinations and then I'll do some wrong combinations and try and figure out what is going on. So let's do this, and this, and then let's do some. Yeah, I don't think you get penalised for doing wrong combinations, which is good to know. So yeah, it's more about just trying to plan out the patterns that you're going to use and make sure that you do as many as possible. So it's just all about speed, which speed in games particularly is not my strong point, but I'm definitely willing to give it a go for something like this. It's a really cool idea. I probably could have snuck another one in there, but we're going safe. We're just going for 2 to 3 that I know are going to work. And yeah, nice. We've nearly got this person down, this snake being down. You mastered the basics. I don't know. I don't know whether I've mastered the basics yet. Should have really gone for that one, shouldn't I? Oh no, we got 2. We got the big square. That big square is going to come in very handy for me. Nice. So first group of enemies down, first wave down. Let's go. Right, so we get a blessing. Heals 33% of your health from spells with this icon. Spells with this ability add +2 to all stats. This spell is immune to negative enemy effects, such as hidden or node block. Okay, I think we're going to go with this attack here, and we're going to go for heals. That would be nice. Lovely. That's a good addition to the team. Right, so we can either go now for an item or a remove card. I'm going to go with an item. Let's see what items we can get. Staff of Forethought or Life Bloom Charm. Whenever you heal again for 2. 25% chance to cast a random uncast spell each round. Let's do that. I need as many need as much help casting as possible. So style-wise for this game, Patterns of the Oak, is very Slay the Spire-esque, but obviously the mechanic is like very different. You're not just sort of planning out via turns. Your mana is actually based on your skill and ability to produce patterns, which is really cool. But art style wise, it's got that sort of cartoony art style that is very similar to Slay the Spire. You know, the locations of the enemies, you're sort of looking at that sideways angle. So it's very much inspired by those types of games, those type of deck building games, which, you know, right up my alley, so I can't complain about that. Let's go quick for patterns. Ah, no. Try and sneak one in, no. I really struggled with that one there. But yeah, I really like the art style. I like our little dude over here with the mask and stuff on. I wonder, lore-wise, whether this game develops a bit more, or whether it's just sort of the style that it is for now. Wow, I really managed to get that big pattern in there. That was a clutch moment for me. That was just, I didn't even really look at that big pattern there. I just sort of saw that it kind of looked like steps and just went with it. Maybe that's where I go wrong. I just like overthink a lot of it. But yeah, let's get another blessing. That was a really quick round compared to the last one, which is good. I need quick rounds. I need to make sure that I'm not messing up as much as possible. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this sort of gameplay mechanic. It's really actually very different, very interesting. I think with deck builders it's very easy to just sort of copy and paste what other people are doing, but yeah, this one is very interesting. So this round there are some shields on our patterns, so I'm gonna... That's got me thinking that I shouldn't go near those shields. That's going to cause some damage to me in some sense. So let's go for combinations that avoid the shields. Can I do anything else? No, not really. I don't want to risk it. Maybe I'll risk it in the next turn, but let's just get some damage on the board, get some health up, get ourselves to that max health. There we go. We're going to take some damage here, but that's all good. We got these elite bosses here. Okay, we've got some more room on the board. Let's try and do some damage with these. Maybe I'll go for that outside one, see what the shields do. I'm going to hit both the shields here. Okay, so yeah, they just block the attacks. Let's get a quick one in there. I'm not getting much shield action at the moment. I'm doing a lot of damage and health healing, which is good, but I need to sort of up the shield game a little bit, I think, because they are coming with heavy attacks. Right, shields are in the corner, so let's avoid those shields in the corner. It's a bit like feeling like a game of Connect 4 right now. It's very strange to have to think in this way whilst playing a deck building game, but I enjoy it. And there, our ability came in very clutch there. Our ability, I did all these simple patterns, and then it's given me one of these, so that's very useful. Hopefully, we can do some damage and get at least one of these guys out of the way. Yes. Great, now it's one-on-one, so I'm going to guess there's only one shield on the grid. Perfect. So now, as long as we avoid that shield, we are good to go. Let's do the outside. Let's do one of these combinations. It's a bit of muscle memory as well, this game. I imagine every couple rounds, like, as you get used to the patterns and as you keep going through, you're gonna get better. The coordination is gonna get much better. But as someone who plays turn-based games and action games, they're normally pretty self-explanatory, the mechanics, and there's not much learning to it. So it's nice to play a game that requires some thought and some extra effort, even if it makes me look like a fool. So yeah. That's a good round, that is. We've got some good attacks in there, plenty of health, some massive shields going on. So I'm happy with that one. Let's hope we can do some big damage now. Boom, there we go. So he's got 12 left and we got 14 shields. I think we're going to be all right. This should be probably the last round. I could have done better with that there, but I'm getting some combinations in and we got the big stairs. That item, this Staff of Forethought, definitely pick that up if you're playing a run of this game. That is crazy. It's just giving us like all the big attacks, so we get all the little attacks out the way, and it's giving us the big combinations to do massive damage. 31 damage there. And we are ready to go. Heal 2 for each spell you cast with greater than 6 nodes during that turn. Whenever you heal, heal again. I'm going to go for the Life Bloom Charm. We didn't pick that one up last time, so let's pick it up this time. Let's have a look at our blessing, shall we? Damage will bounce to another enemy, but is reduced by 50%. Restore your health by the value up to the maximum. Deal damage to all enemies. Let's go all enemies. That's always good. And a nice simple attack there. I'm going off simplicity for this one. I'm going to try and boost up the simple attacks. Make sure that we do the right thing and that we can progress through this run. I've only got one shot at this, so let's hope that we do fairly well. I'm going elite. I'm feeling confident. This might come to bite me, but I'm feeling confident during this run. Let's get the big square. What is this? Spells icon will be hidden during casting. Oh, okay, so as soon as I start casting, these icons are going to disappear. So I'm going to do the big square first, because that's going to disappear and I'll forget about it. So let's do that. Do a quick one there. Try to get another one. Yes, we sneak 3 in. So we got a big attack coming. I think we're going to do a lot of damage to this guy this round. Maybe it should get rid of the other guy because he's got a lot of shield, to be fair. So yeah, happy with that damage there. Hopefully not too much damage coming our way. Oh, they've added another enemy. Oh dear. Okay, so who did that? I think it's the main guy. So I'm going to keep targeting him. Get the big one out the way. What do we want to do? Let's go for this one. I'll go for that one and this one, I think. So 3 up, 3 across, 1 up, 3 up, 3 across, 1 up. No, that was it. What? What? I was certain I was doing that right. What's going on? Oh no, that was an awful turn. I am very confused as to what happened there. Okay, let's go back to basics. We'll do the big square. Big square. 3 across. Let's try and get that one in there. Nice. Okay. Much better round that time. This guy's going to be toast. Lovely. Let's try and get some big attacks in now. And heal some health. That works for me. We're going to lose some life on this, but that's fine. Let's get some little attacks in. Try and get this combo. So on the grid you can see there's a 1.5 times multiplier for 2 attacks. So let's try and get that. Boom. We're going for the little attacks this round. Love to see it. Get another one in there. Lovely. And we've been given another big combo as well. So plenty of shields and life regeneration on this one. We've got some big attacks too. That's always good. Healing our health. I am liking the like the forest theming of this. It looks almost, I want to say, like Celtic, very Celtic vibes. You know, it looks kind of like a, is it a leshy? Yeah, leshin. My Witcher fans will know what I'm talking about. Big tree people. It looks like he's wearing that sort of mask. And then we've got a lot of, you know, forest dwelling demons and snakes as well. I don't associate snakes with forests very often, but they are here. So we've got a combo. Oh, what was that one? Yes, I remembered that combo. Love it. Oh, pause time. Oh, okay. I had no idea what was going on there, but I just had the combo pause time and then you had to restart it again. I thought I'd broken the game or something. But no, that's good. Just gonna grab some water. As we do plenty of damage. One more to go. This might be a very good run, to be fair. I'm intrigued as to how far I can make this go. Let's get the big square. Yes! Just in time. Perfect. Yeah, this guy's done for. See you later. We're heading to the big leagues now. 44 damage. Oof. You love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. I got another Staff of Foresight. Or a Warden of Grove Strike. Deal 2 damage for each spell you cast with 5 or 6 nodes during that turn. We're going for our Staff of Foresight again. We might as well keep the ball rolling, keep the momentum going. I don't know whether I should have done that because I feel like it's just giving us the same thing again, but it might have combined them and improved them. Ignores enemy shields this turn. Spells with this ability add +2 to all spell stats when cast. We're going for that, and we're gonna go attack him. We've got quite a lot of shields and the like, so let's add this card in. I like the wooden style for the card designs as well. I think that's really cool. So we've got a choice of enemy or enemy before we enter the big boss battle. So I'm going to go for the enemy on the right. Why not? There's quite a lot of enemies here. Maybe I should have gone for the enemies on the left, but there you go. So we don't need health really. We need to attack more than anything, don't we? So maybe let's go for this one and our stair friend that we did last time. There we go. A big attack. Hopefully we'll clear out at least one of these enemies with that big attack. Yes, there we go. So now we've just got these moth-looking things to deal with. They're going to do some damage, but not a huge amount. So let's try and get this combo. Boom. Boom. Let's get another one in there. Really could have tried to hit that multiplier again, but we've added another card in there, so we're going to do plenty of damage. Hopefully it's enough damage. We're also going to have some shields straight away. Yes. Yeah, we're looking good. We're looking good here. We might get this first run done and dusted in one go. It might be a first for the channel. I was so negative and so unconfident to start off with, but actually we're doing quite well. Watch this come bite me. Let's do an immune spell, and let's go for the attack and shields. We can deal with that. So here it is, the big moment. We're going up for the boss battle. Hopefully this goes well. Let's see. Oh, the forest is burning. This guy looks intense. Yeah, I think I'm right with my Celtic theming here, because this guy looks very Roman to me. So it's the Romans invading the Celts. Bit of a history there for you. Let's get the big square before we go. And we've added another one in. We're doing big attacks. I've just seen how much health he has, but we're doing a lot of damage to his swords, which is good. But the amount of health he has is scaring me. He's got another sword there. Let's swap him out for that sword. We're going to have to attack the swords. If I've learned anything from any boss battle I've ever done, always attack the little things before you go for the big man. No! Oh, no! I didn't manage to get that other one. But we are going to do enough damage to get rid of another sword. No, we're not. He's got the shields. Oh, no. We're going to have some big damage here. So we're going to have to do a mixture of health and damage. Let's get that combo in. I'm going to have to lock in here. Oh, I sneaked another one in. Okay. We've definitely done enough damage for one of the swords. There we go. Let's try and get another one here. Okay, so we haven't done enough damage for that one sword, but we have done enough to maybe weaken it so that we can attack it the next round. Right, I'm going to go big here. I'm going to try and do the big square and the stairs, and then maybe another one, if I'm lucky. Stairs, get one in. Oh no, tried to get one more. We get that attack anyway. Right, so hopefully we should get both swords this time. And the damage is good. He's doing the damage. We're doing well. This is sort of irrelevant because he's got 34 shield. But we're attacking the swords. We're doing well. We're beating this guy up one sword at a time. So we need to do our big damage, and then let's do that. Let's grab that one. Try and get another one in there. Nice. Okay, I'm happy with that. We'll get at least one more sword, and then I think he should be struggling. Yes, he's on 15 health, so we're getting there. I'm hoping this means that we then complete our first run. But there might be another level to this. If I know anything from like Slay the Spire and things like that, which is kind of a similar structure to this game, there will be 3 levels. I couldn't get that final one. We actually haven't done enough damage. I should have switched to the other guy. But we're going to have enough shields. We're going to hopefully survive this. We've got quite a lot of shields going on. But yeah, we need to make sure we get at least one of these swords sorted and out the way. Maybe I should have attacked the big man himself. Let's go. Gonna get that. That one. Boom. Try and get another one in there. We get 4. I'm happy with 4. And we get given an extra one. Some big attacks in there. Yes. We got the big man down. And we've done it. I think we've done it. Yes. Defeat the Prince of Blades boss. Yes, there we go. So we're at the Elder Tree Emporium. So what do we want? That's the question. We've got 400 gems to choose from. Gain 2 shield for each spell you cast with fewer than 5 nodes during that turn. Fewer than 5 nodes. Whenever you gain a shield, gain an additional 2. I think we've got to go for the shields. Gaining the shields. I'm going to pick up this card as well, because that was quite easy to actually cast. And then I think I might remove a card. Which card should I remove? I'm going to remove this one. Doesn't do much in terms of adding shields, and it's very complicated. So we're going to leave that at there, I think. So yeah, we've done the first path. So I think I'm going to leave it there for our first run. But overall, that was a really cool game, really cool concept. I really enjoyed it. Looking at this tree, I'm guessing there's 3 different paths that we have to sort of conquer, and then we go on to this final locked path. So progression-wise, I think maybe, hopefully there's something else that unlocks to give us a couple more hours of playtime. But from what I have played there, I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the mechanic of just having to cast the spells to determine what you were going to do, rather than just looking at the cards. And, you know, roguelike formulas, they can get very repetitive if you're not too careful. So yeah, I enjoyed that. Very different mechanic from what I'm used to. Very different sort of skills that I've had to use for this roguelike compared to others. I highly recommend this game. I'm going to be playing it some more, and I'm going to eventually do a video about this game because I have actually really enjoyed my time. If you want to learn more about Patterns of the Oak, then please do go have a look at their Steam page. I think the game is like £2 or £3. Like, it's really not that expensive at all. It's literally the price of a cup of coffee, even less than most cups of coffees, to be honest. So yeah, that's all I have on Patterns of the Oak today. If you want me to check out more cool deck building games like this, be sure to like and subscribe for more content. And until next time, I'll see you all on the first run of my next game.